What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's a Thursday. It's odd that I'm streaming today. I normally don't do it. I normally do it on Saturday nights. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Today, we are going to be going to build a website out. If my computer wants to come over, thank you. Okay. We're going to be building out a website today, and I've built a couple in the past. I just didn't really like them, so I figured, might as well just continue to do it. So yeah, we're just going to begin, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. How does that sound? All right. So some of the photos you're going to see today are going to be the online store. Some of the photos you're going to see were not on my stream, but they were edited years ago. What am I doing? Online photography store. But yeah, we're going to be doing that today, and we're just going to have a good time. Name of the store, taking in the view photography. Next. I don't need a chat or forums because I don't want subscribers or anything like that. What I got YouTube for, and Twitch. Payment and forums, online store, built-in Instagram feed. That's good to have. Blog. Yeah, I might blog a little bit on there. I'm not doing any bookings. I don't do that. I don't do any events. I'm going to try to build my portfolio, so that's going to be good. Online programs, I don't do that enough. Music, I don't do that either. Videos, kind of do that, but I got my own separate YouTube channel that's completely different than my photography side. Pricing plans, nope, not doing that. Forum, sorry, I'm not going to build a forum for this. It's not worth my time or energy to keep up with. As I got a mainstream job, I'm a butt. Groups, none. File share, none. I'm not a restaurant. Hands down. Bands in town. Oh, that's for musics. Food orders, not a restaurant again. Restaurant menus, same thing. Next. Manage your products. Start with a. I want to try to begin with a template, and then if I don't like the template, I'm going to go with the other one I have. I think I started with this earlier, the art photographer one earlier, but I didn't really like it. Also, I'm using Wix, the website. This is not a sponsored stream. This is just something that I've used before, and the only one I know how to use sort of fluently. So I guess we'll just kind of see how this one works compared to Weebly and some other sites that are out there. Let's go with, well, they're all going to be my own photo, regardless of which one I do. I'm more of a travel photographer than anything. I'm going to try travel photographer. I'm going to view this first. Again, this is just a fake name, so I don't really know if this is somebody's real name. Yeah, some black and white films it looks like they have. Yeah, so I'm going to nature, urban. So I'm going to try to add 5 different styles and themes on a website today, but that's only because I'm very particular and what I want. So it's just really hard for me to like settle down on one idea because I'm constantly thinking of how it's going to be, how it's going to look, how it's going to, feel visually. Um, there's just a lot that can go on that I'm still not sure what to do with, you know? All right, let's see, what are we going to do? So, starters, quick edit at the top here. So, my name is not Sarah Lane, shockingly enough. My name is taking in the view, but I'm going to capitalize every word. Okay, so that's there. Manage menu. I'm going to do nature. Yep, that's, well, do landscape more than anything. So I might do landscape, wildlife, I'm going to take out videos because I don't do that. Delete client albums. Delete book online. Delete. Delete. So bio. What am I going to do for my bio? Let's see. Bio. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see. What can I add? What am I going to do? Education. 2016 or 2020. You know what? I don't need to do that. No, I'm not gonna go put my education on there because education is not relevant. I'm not doing any publications because I'm not a big time photographer. Exhibitions and festivals, no. Grants and awards, none. I'm deleting that section. I don't want you to contact me. Deleting that. Well, oh, that can't be deleted. Okay. 23. Taking in the view. Okay, we'll do that then. Let's get that out of here. I don't need that. Moving this up. And God. Let's see. This is a bio that I'm horrible at writing bios, by the way. Just for the record, I don't like talking about myself. So therefore, I'm gonna ditz around and come on. Quick edit. What is that? Layout. Let's see. Pages menu, add selection, add elements. Text, titles, paragraphs. Let's go with that. I don't know. Let's see, I am a landscape and wildlife photographer. Um, uh, I think that's how you spell Polaroid. I think I got. Do I got something in my drawer that will? No, these are just. Yeah, these are just 35 millimeter film cameras. That's not gonna help me answer my question, but I think that's right. At a young age with a Polaroid, and what else did I do? And bought a Sony A6000. (2016) and now use a Nikon D3400. I love them both. I also dabble a bit in 35 millimeter film photography and class senior year on how to develop film. That was a fun class, I'll tell you that. I learned how to develop so much in such a short amount of time too, because we were kicked out of school due to COVID, which was a pain in the ass, but valid. Learn how to develop film. Helped me build my passion for this side up. Now at 25 and living in Virginia, I have the amazing to drive around and explore a new area. Explore new areas. Weekend or when possible. Love the I enjoy the travel and will do so as often as I can. In my works, you will find pieces of fine shots from the Dominican Reap. Maybe shots from my hand. And yeah, I will absolutely try to improve on this bio here, but for now, that's gonna work. You know, I'm obviously gonna adjust as time comes. I don't have well, I do have a Twitter. Okay. Let's see. Twitter. Here we go. Okay. Go. I literally just use Twitter to tell people when I'm going live. So if you're not followed on any of my socials, this will be a good time to do so. But I will also have. I should have a screen. I should make a screen at some point showing my socials, or at least my Instagram, since I use that a lot more. But yeah, if you're not following me, this is a good time to do so. Be sure to, pause the screen, slow it down, rewind, just in case you miss it. Let's see. I'm gonna put a quick pause on this. Be right. Just chatting, because I don't know what's gonna pop up on my Instagram when I do this, and I don't want to be paying. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I didn't know if this was going to be logged into my personal or my photography Instagram. So yeah, this is me. I hope you guys come by. If you guys were in the stream last time, you'll recognize this shot that I did. Yeah, this is what I got. So then I'm going to go ahead, upload it here. Done there. Facebook, I'm not going to use that, so I'm just going to do those two. Replace icon with media from Shutterstock. Alright, I'm going to choose that layer. Choose that image. Twitter, replace the icon with the Twitter logo. Choose image. Choose your fighter. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Got that done. Those two are down at the bottom. So try to landscape. Now, I am not good at I'm not good at ideas for like my photography landscape pages because I could separate it into like multiple different tabs. Um, let's see, Paul Nicklin. So I'm gonna go and reference Paul Nicklin because he is one of Nat Geo's photographers. Um, Paul Nicklin photography. He probably like uses some fancy page. I wouldn't know. Let's see, stills. Okay, so he has stills, motion. Um, okay, so he has it. Okay, so he has different. Um, obviously he has his different species, and then unicorns of the sea. I misread that for a second. I didn't know what that was saying. Vast landscapes. Let's see. That is okay. So that is just his landscapes. Landscape. Wow, that makes me feel um, not good about what I'm doing. Because he's obviously the great. What was what? Oh, add a designed section or add elements. What does a designed section mean? About. I don't need any of that. Basic. Text. List. Blank section. Um, I, I, I don't know. Um, um, I don't know what this means. I just kind of hit a button, to be honest with you. Form. Basics. Promotion. Services. Okay. Site design. Customize. I don't know what my what is it? Where's natural? Nostalgic? This is just site theme, retro, uh, eclectic, dynamic, technical, savvy. No, that's too purple. I'm not a group. Laid back, man. Um, the media. Oh, these are just stock photos that I'm not looking at using. Choose an image. Upload from the computer. Let's see. Where is. Oh, I have my. Um, I had my uh, external hard drive plugged in, but it's not. So I'm going to be right back, mute my microphone, and plug it in. Alright, and we're back. Let's just try to figure out whether or not this is going to allow me to choose. Nope. Desktop. You know what? Right now, I'm just going to choose that photo. That's just going to be a filler. There's nothing special about this right now. Because right now, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out how to I'm just kind of figuring it out, you know. What is a site design, ad apps, my business media? Where and I don't want you, you bearded fuck. Get out of here. Up. Where's? I literally just had a photo. Upload from. Nope. Select from file sites. Upload media. Upload from computer. Waterfall. Shots. There we go. Open. Let's get the hanging rock in there. Alright. Choose file. Let's see. We're gonna. I'm gonna take this. Let it be a while. Today's weird. It's. I'm happy it's Thursday. That means tomorrow is Friday, and that can only mean that the weekend is near. I got a party at CrossFit. I've taken a few weeks off of that because I've had a knee issue, but my heart and soul goes out to those participating in the Open. I've heard things about it, good nor bad. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it, but I wish I was with you guys, and yeah, I've heard it's fun. Lots of agility and lots of cleans and calorie rows so far, I've heard. I haven't checked the most recent one. Actually, 23.3 is finally open. Okay, completely different than photography right now, but we're gonna deal with it. 6-minute time cap, as many reps as possible of wall walks, double unders, 15 snatches, 5 wall walks. Okay, so 2 different weights for the snatches. Reduce the snatches by 3 in the second set. This doesn't. Oh, okay. So you got a 6-minute cap to finish all of this, and then you got another 3 minutes to finish this, and then you got another 3 minutes to finish this. Man, that is snatch. That's a lot of snatches. Holy shit. Yeah, good luck this weekend to all those participating. Um, and yeah, that's fun. So, how how did he do this though? So I'm gonna add an element. Um, gonna do magazine title. Um, of just, huh? Okay, that that makes sense. Oh, hold on. Maybe this makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense to me. Um, Okay, magazine title. Here I'm going to choose water, landscapes. I don't know. Image. Upload images. Upload from computer. Want to go to external hard drive. Cascade hike. What is this? Oh, yep. Okay, I remember that one. No, not that. Okay. Blue Ridge Foliage, Mabry Mills. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way at the bottom from beginning. Yep. Taylor Mountain. No, not gonna do that one. Jefferson Forest Mountains. Okay. I know that's not the best one I have. Blue Ridge Mountains Road. Blue Ridge Road. I'm just gonna do Forest with a double R. Upload media. Okay. No. Sunset. Upload media. Okay. I should have written this down beforehand to make this go probably faster. Because I have the, you know, oh, I have a piece of, no, that's not enough paper. All right, so I have, let's see, water, so landscapes. Water, sun, rise, slash sunset. Because that's a landscape, isn't it? I'm going to say it is. Then it is mountainous. And urban. Right now I'm choosing 4. That might be the easiest. For that, then wildlife based, and then I'm going to do one that's a national park. I'm going to make a new tab. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Urban. Where is the urban one I had? That is Pink House. Yes. Let's go get one. Found it. Open. Alright, so we're going to do Jefferson Forest at page. I'm going to do these one at a time so I know there's so I know which one is going to be which. Water landscapes. Okay. There we go. That to there. Right. There. There we go. So add elements, text, magazine title. Mountainous landscapes. All right. Then we're gonna go put in the add elements image. There we go. Copy, paste. Sunrise, sunset, landscapes. That's gonna get dragged across. There we go. And then for right now, urban landscapes. And once I finish writing all the titles, I will tell you exactly where I got them. Or I hope to tell you exactly where I got them. There we go. So I'm going to put this actually over here. Make everything line up a little bit more. Urban landscapes. Okay, perfect. So, this waterfall here was a part of the Hanging Rock National, or not National Park, Hanging Rock State Park in North Carolina, out in Danbury, North Carolina. That was a fun hike. Wish I brought my actual tripod rather than a small little miniature one, but you know, a tripod's a tripod. I managed to get these shots. This one here is the Thomas Jefferson George Washington National Forest, or at least a part of it, in I think it's technically Blacksburg, Virginia. Because I say technically because the so Blacksburg is obviously home to Virginia Tech, and they will classify it as. Come on, where's Blacksburg? All right, here, Blacksburg. So they will technically classify Blacksburg as that, but I can go up to Brush Mountain East Wilderness, and it still says Blacksburg, just as much as going up to the Bellevue Farm Winery. It's still Blacksburg, but once you get to John's Cemetery, you're in Catawba. You're in Catawba. All right, so there's a difference between maybe quarter mile at most. Also, in Catawba, you got the Triple Crown, which is McAfee's Knob, Dragon Tooth, and the don't say it. Don't you dare say it. I know the answer. And Andy Lane. What is that name though? Because it's a Triple Crown. Crown Appalachian Trail. Hiking the Triple Crown. Okay. Tinker Cliffs. Okay, I was close. I was technically right on that. Dragon's Tooth, McAfee's Knob, and Tinker Cliffs are 3 legs in which they're calling the Triple Crown. It's a hike along the Appalachian Trail. I've done all 3 on their own individual hike. The entire length is 30 miles, and it's taken people about 2 days or so, 2-3 days, if they're on average. About 10 miles to hike it all, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, 32-mile loop, Triple Crown loop, 3 days to complete, 2 nights. Um, begins and ends on Route 311 Appalachian Trailhead. So if you're ever in the area and you want to try to do something really cool, tell your friends about, you start at the McAfee's Knob Trailhead, or they call it McAfee's. I don't care how you pronounce it, it's the same thing. This is also one of the views that you see while you're there, so if you're afraid of heights, don't go near this at all. But also, it is a part of one of the license plates in Virginia. So if you hear people talking about some part of the Appalachian Trail in the Roanoke area, this is most likely the one they're talking about. Now, back to this one here. The sunrise and sunset landscape is part of the Blue Ridge collection I did a while back when I was consistently trying to get sunset shots. That was fun. And then the final one is, I like to call it the Pink House, but the Pink House in Newburyport. So even people in the area of Newport or Newbury or Newburyport, Massachusetts, will tell you that they call it. I think it's unofficially called this, but it is a historic house, popular photography and painting spot. You guys can see that there. This is my. I used to visit this place once a month. Not the Pink House in particular, but the Parker River National Wildlife Refuge in Massachusetts. I used to go here at least once a month for photography reasons, only because they had like such an amazing pull-off place. You could sit there for hours, especially like if you get to I'd say like the North Pole, or even like in parking in lots 2 and 3, you're able to like sit there for an hour to getting herons, owls, these little fuckwits, like they're pipers, sandpipers, owls, literally just birds galore, and a heck of a really in Virginia, having a blast working, doing my big boy jobs here, and yeah, I just wish I was back here. But right now, I'm here to make new memories and find a new place to love. So, I guess we can go ahead, try to hyperlink this, and link this to a new page, new window, which page, add new page. I'm gonna try to do blank page. It's waterfall landscape done. Then I'm going to try to go like that. Okay, so I can do that. Then here, I'm absolutely going to rip off Paul Nicklin. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. And when I say rip off, I mean be inspired by him and do something very similar to what he does. Okay, so I just and he just had the animals, and you're allowed to go in and click that. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Good stuff, Paul. You're not allowed to go ahead and just yoink it off his page. That's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and just start by let's see, it's 7:10. I need to go start getting some might need to get ready for tomorrow, so I might save some of this for Friday night and Saturday. Let's see. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's what I might do, actually. So I'm not gonna go ahead and um, yeah, waterfall landscape, add page. So I'm just gonna kind of get everything squared away. Sunrise, sunset, landscape, add page, blank page, Taylor Swift. So I'm gonna get everything kind of squared away for this weekend, and then we can go into more detail about everything we're doing for the website, because I think that might be the best thing to do is do this in chunks, not all in one time. This way I'll have a better list, better idea of what I want to do and what photos I want to add, get some input from friends and viewers like you, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So right now we're just going to kind of wrap up, the landscape side, we'll put the wildlife side in, and then we'll put the national park side in, and then we'll call it a day. Mountainous landscape. Mountainous landscape. And then man V. Nope, don't need that. Okay. Add. Alright, we're gonna echo. No copyright. Music for Twitch. Alright, I'm going to continue once I get this playlist going. Alright, then we get urban land. So yeah, we're going to try to do that. Then for wildlife, we're going to do subpage. Nope. Main page. I'm gonna do bird photography. Done. So page. Duplicate. That was so easy. Why didn't I do that before? Bird photography. Wow. Um, aviary photography. Aviary's definition. A large cage building for keeping birds in. What is term used for to encompass birds? Encompass winged animals. Aerial animals. Yeah, aerial animals. That we'll call it that. Aerial. I cannot fucking spell. Someone who's trying to be so kid friendly when I'm talking about alcohol, I do swear a lot. Aerial, aerial animals. Term used to encompass four-legged animals. Tetrapods. I don't want to be that guy that's just like, oh, four-legged animals. Four-legged. Four. Let's call it like, woodland creatures. Because that seems more of a valid thing. Or woodland animals, woodland creatures. Yeah, I'll change it eventually. Duplicate. Let's see. What else do I have? Reptilian. Reptilian photography done. Let's see. Duplicate. And this is National Park. National parks. So, let's see. I have been to Duplicate, Zion, subpage, Bryce Canyon National Park, Bryce Canyon, Duplicate, Canyonland, let's see, Duplicate. No, oh my gosh. What's it called? Grand Canyon. Then we're going to do Duplicate is Shenandoah considered a national park. National Parks Service. National Park Service. Park Service. Virginia. I just want to make sure that I'm accurately describing Shenandoah. So Appalachian is technically part of it. So technically I could have my own Shenandoah Appalachian Trail. Shenandoah, Harper's Ferry. I want to go there one day. It's about a 4-hour drive for me. Shenandoah. Shenandoah is a national park. Shenandoah, done. Elliott Blue Ridge. Okay, Blue Ridge Parkway is technically a national park. Well, I'm on the NPS website, so duplicate. Blue Ridge Parkway. Okay. So the historical trail, okay. When they say national parks, I think of like going out to like Acadia as a national park, Shenandoah, and that is not really a national park. That is more of a drive than anything. So, as much as I want to do that, I'm not going to. For that reason, that is, yeah, for that reason, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to have them. So yeah, I'm just trying to go down the Florida Strip here. DeSoto? Yeah, I've been to Fort DeSoto, but I didn't see that, so I'm technically not going to do that. So I've never been to Texas, so I can't do that. Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reefs. Okay. To Capitol Reefs. Capitol Reef. Arches. Yeah. So I went to Grand Canyon. Sequoia. Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon National Park. Yeah. Sequoia. Here's what I'm going to try to do here. Duplicate. Kings Canyon. Done. Then we're going to do duplicate, because I know I've been to one more. I have been to one more. Yosemite. There we go. Yose. Mites. Okay. Then, did we go to Redwoods? Did I go to Redwoods? I know I definitely went to the Redwoods, but I don't know if I have pictures of it, so I'm not going to do it. So, Wrangell St. Elias. I'm going to put that there. Because I do have it. But I need to Wrangell, St. Elias. Does that have volcanoes and glaciers? Yep, so I've been there. Yeah, that area is great if you guys haven't been yet. Totally recommend doing that. Duplicate. But definitely recommend seeing the Grand Canyon if we're going to go and do a national park. If you're going to visit any national park, it'd be Grand Canyon. Absolutely. So then Denali, okay. And every time I say Denali, I always think of the one weird, creepy claymation video of, some dude looking at, talking about Denali. Let me see if I can. Denali, YouTube video. Weird. Yeah, I don't know there, but my friend showed it to me, and it is one of the weirdest things I've ever watched. But it's one of those like early YouTube videos that's like kind of just like, what the fuck am I watching? But also like funny, like OG YouTube. So um, it's amazing. It's funny in that sense. New Bedford whaling, Blackstone River Valley. Did I National Historic NHP. I don't know what the fuck NHP stands for. Then oh come on. Okay. Statue of Liberty. Yeah. National monuments. Yeah. Long Island has nothing. National parks in the United States. So, because that's given me like national parks, national foundations. So, this should be a good indicator, though, as to what I've been to, what I have photos of, and all that fun jazz. Okay, arches, I've been there. But sadly, I did not see that arch. I was on the other side of it, and I was stupid because I didn't. I was there for like 12 hours total. So I regret going there. Badlands, I did not go. I want to go. Then, let's see. Big Bend, Cypress, Big Hole, Bighorn. I've been to Crater Lake, but I want to make sure that I have um, I part of me says I can't say I have photos of that, so I'm not going to put that down. Um, Boston Harbor, National Islands. I've growing up, I've been there, but I don't have photos of that. Neither do I. Don't have that either. Um, Canyonlands, Cape Cod National Seashore. Obviously, I've been there. I should have photos of that, but I'll have to double check. Cape Cod. National Seashore. All right, so that's what I'll do for that. Then, let's see. Eventually, I would like to get to all of the national parks in my lifetime, but right now, I need to save up for that. So, Crater Lake. Crater. So I need to go and find photos of those two, just in case I have been there but don't have, I'm not going to make a link for it just yet. So I'm going to go down there. Denali, okay. And get through this a bit quicker. Okay. Let's do this a lot faster. Okay. Fort McHenry. Where is that written? Here it says, but where is Fort McHenry? Oh, Maryland. Okay. Gotcha. See, this can be educational at times. Fort Pulaski. I work in Pulaski, Virginia, not Georgia. I think that's where it is. Yeah. So we're going to just continue on. Glacier National Park. I think I have that. Grand Canyon. Grand Teton, I want to go there too. Just one of those. To do so is not currently there all the way. So we're just gonna pay for it one by one. Joshua Tree. Katahdin. Oh. Kenai Fjords, Alaska. Betts. All right. Yeah, we're gonna just continue on looking at some of this before. Oh, Lincoln Memorial. You know, DC is not that far away from me, so I could easily go to like DC, hit all the national parks in a weekend, and I could do that. But right now, it's just kind of like a combination of transit there, when I actually want to go there, you know, just trying to. Oh, Minute National Park. I've been there. Duplicate. Minuteman. So. Alright. National Capital Parks. Oh, National Capital Parks, isn't that technically including the, where Lincoln is sitting? Um, but who am I to say anything about that? Because I don't know. Oh, New River Gorge, that's not too far from me, actually. That's about an hour and a half for me, hour 45. Could go there a weekend. But it's just really like, do I want to spend the money on a hotel room to go hang out there? Um, Part of me says yes, because why not? But the other part of me says, why? Um, because I have a place to live an hour and a half away. That's something I'll say I like to go to these places, but I don't want to spend the money to go there. That's just who I am. But I can dream, and then I will eventually bite the bullet. Um, um, let's see. We're on the S's now, which is good. Um, Saugus Ironworks. Yep. Sequoia and Kings Canyon. Um, Edit. Rename. Okay, I think that's what it's technically called. Okay. Well, I've been to Statue of Liberty, but that's, don't have didn't have a camera for that. Slash, when I was there, it was night and had to do a whole bunch of stuff the next day. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're pretty much at the end. I'd be VW. Is there an X, Y, or Z? Oh, Z is Zion. Of course there is. Okay, so we're there. That's good. So we got all that. Bio. I'm just going to do bio. Done. Okay, so. Landscape. Link to page. Choose page. Mountainous. Done. Link. Choose page. Sunrise, sunset. Done. Link. choose a page, and that is urban. Done. Okay. So I'm going to go in and preview this before I publish it, which is one feature I do like because wildlife, I could go down there, get a drop tab. I could also go into here. Links only works on a published site. Okay, back to editor. That's good to know. But is there a way to not have the drop-down menu go? But that could be another time I talk about this. So there we go. Wildlife, image, show more. Upload from computer. Because there's 3 types: birds, land, and reptiles. Hopefully I don't have a lot of reptiles, because I'm honestly terrified of them, and I'm surprised I even have a file called reptiles. But birds, there we go. There we go, we got one. But titmouse, I like titmouse for obvious reasons. Not that I'm a child, but I'm a child. Let's see where do we have open there. So I'm just going to try to upload media. Upload from computer. Dear. Okay. Open. So I'm going to wait for those two to come on to the page. There we go. Add to page. And then I want to go ahead, try to link the two up together. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to do that. Oh, perfect. With wildlife, page is a menu. Aerial animals and woodland creatures. A-R-E-R-I-L, animals. Woodland creatures. I'm going to link that. Oh, come on. You kidding me? Link. To choose a page. Woodland creatures. Done. And then link to choose page. Aerial animals. Done. Alright. Actually, I do have a little bit of lunch that I have saved. How to remove drop down menu in Wix while having hyperlink. Okay, that could be something good. How do I get rid of submenu? Let's see if this will help me. Hi. I don't know what that means. I don't know what anchor link means. I am not technologically smart. Adding a link to an element? What does that mean? Choose a page. Okay, there. Can you get rid of drop down menu in Wix? So to add a drop down, we got that. To set up your drop down, click the drop down in editor. All right, I'm gonna dual screen it here for a second. Okay, so to add a drop down, add the panel there. So currently just reading off the side. To set up your drop down, connect your drop down with list items. Okay, top, so there, add plus on the side of the editor, editor X, click input, probably a different thing than settings. Device mode, higher professional, no, thank you. Trying to do this on my own. Well, add, settings, how about this? Hide from menu? Hold on, can I? Is hiding from menu, will that do anything to what I'm trying to do? And if not, and if so, will that affect my, landscape? Will that affect my hyperlinks? Part of me wants to like just know if that's going to be the case. Because so now I can't see it there, but I can see it when I hover over wildlife. That's kind of what I want. Back to editor. So I kind of want that, but I don't entirely know if that is going to get the it's linked still, which is good. That's what I want. I well, hiding the, what is it called? Settings, hiding sub, text in Wix, effect, hyperlinks. Two paragraphs. Well, that's not giving me a straight answer. I was hoping he'd give me like a yes, you can still do that. So I'm just gonna say screw it, try it, and we'll go from there. And then wish there was like an easier way just to set all of this to like hide from menu at once rather than go in individually and take care of it this way. Which, I mean, I guess will be fair. Because if you accidentally do Command All, you would have to go back and do the ones that you accidentally clicked. But I still feel like it should be the case where you still have the option to do it. Home. Perfect. So there. And I don't even have a home picture yet. What the hell? To be something we take care of on the next stream. Delete. Just delete, please. Thank you. Alright, so for next stream, we're going to get the home page figured out. We're going to make it look nice and pretty. And then for that, for all of this, we're going to start putting in some more of the photos. We've already got all of the landscape ones put into place. We're going to have the wildlife ones already hyperlinked. And then we're going to have the national parks photos in there with their respective subcategory. So that's going to be for at least the next few streams. Not sure when I'm going to be doing some more photo editing, but this is going to be more still going to be photo based. But I hope you guys enjoyed something a little bit different than photo editing for today. Make sure to tune in to the VOD on my YouTube channel. I created that so you guys, in case you guys missed anything that you guys want to go back and watch and listen to and just enjoy, please go ahead to go hit this. Be right back while I talk to you. Again, I don't know what will pop up first thing, and I don't want you guys to hate me for my for what I'm watching, which I'm glad I did, because most of the stuff is not good. So we'll just say it that way. So YouTube channel, there we go. Full screen, perfect. Oh, I meant to do game. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so there we go. This is the new Taking in the View VOD YouTube channel. Guys, go ahead, check this out. Make sure to leave this in my bio on Twitch somewhere in case you guys need this and want to come back to it. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Have a good one. Peace.